Gotta finish doing Wine Wars consorting. Duntine Crossroads. Rock trolls. God damn it, Roach. We just talked about this. There we go. And you did. Both rock trolls. Can I loot? Thank you. Wasn't letting me loot. Oh, wait, there's a treasure over here. Cosmo Sorrel. If someone finds you with that kind of coin, bury it in a pile of dung, no one will look there. Coin doesn't stink. Troll's in charge of the bridge. Okay, I get it.
Faster.
Wait, how far away is the Wine War one? Because if it's closer, I'm just going to do that first. It is closer. I'll do the coin doesn't stink later. That moon, though. Trading post.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still.
I don't know what quest this is for, but it might be for my contract that I have. Witcher contract. So I'm gonna hold off on that. It's a person's in distress one. Oh, this is the last one for the Wine Wars. Cut off his head.
Thank you, noble knight. I'd ventured north in search of herbs for a new flavored wine.
And suddenly,
it's over.
The Bang Diddlers kidnapped me, in hopes of collecting a ransom, I'm sure. Ah, but I'm free and safe, thanks to...
I got something else to do here right now, so
Look around here some more, but I'll be sure.
I shall be waiting.
I won't walk you home. Dirty letter, I'll be short and to the point. You're to grab Liam Zerulus and keep him from finishing production of that wine. Well, I've already finished the quest, so it doesn't matter. No, this is all the way down there. So that's not the contract. We put it on the coin doesn't stink. You can go down here then. The hell's down here? Nothing worth my time. That's what's down here. Actually, I don't need roads for this. Oh, allergies. Okay. Now what's going on over here? God damn it.
Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the
Whoa,
claw
Roach followed me.
marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Signs of a fight.
Oh my god.
Beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk.
Is this the White Terror one?
Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different.
Hello.
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it?
That's weird.
It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Just pay them off.
Victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for the loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns, this unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Good God.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the Witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But your cursed mate passed on, alas.
Eocost?
Should she not have
Theocost?
My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocasta was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
So it's an emotional basilisk.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Disalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
He knows it's bullshit, but he just goes with it anyways.
Any idea?
Of course I have an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
Bestiary entry added, Silver Basilisk. I think this might actually be one of the other quests I have. Yep. Mutual Beauclair's Wild Kingdom.
Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Jocasta has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted
Yokoko?
barrels
What wasn't her
slather with
name?
Venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Jocasta is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they
She gonna
do it on
die.
purpose. Sent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
I mean, that's kind of a smart thing to do, but as long as you're not around when the basilisk actually comes. It's a fairly good idea. At least I think so. To combat the venom, I need a brew a potion though. Superior Tawny Owl. Oh, it's this. Golden Oriole. Do I already have a Golden Oriole? I went over too far. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, I'll use that when I get closer then. And yeah, he's gonna follow me now.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Bloodstains. Clear as day.
But now I can follow the bloodstains. Yeah, so okay, it's a monster then.
Sense perceptible again. Just as I
Found him.
expected, second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Cooper's Guild contract. Yeah, people were hired to kill the beast. I don't know where the dude went, but he's gone.
Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Sinfried Reaver.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. the
Forehead
pattern has to be the
tattoo.
same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Crinfrid.
Aye, we do.
That's Sinfrid.
But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Got mutual
Geralt of
acquaintances.
Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kennet and Desperate. New boy, too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Beast needs to die, let's do it. Yeah, Beast needs to die.
Beast has to die. We work together, we'll make quick work of it.
After all I told you of your caste, you would murder her? Oh, you will regret this, friend. I know folk. I shall tell them you slew the last surviving specimen.
Sorry, Master de Salvarez. Actually, not sorry. A monster's a monster. Silvery, plaid, or polka-dotted, last or next to last specimen, doesn't matter. It's a dangerous predator that kills humans. Enough said.
Herbalists, alchemists, I know many. They will despise you. I shall tell them of a heartless cur who cares not an ounce for balance in nature. You shall pay arms and legs for their wares. More!
Somebody plug this Lorden's gob, eh? Right, Master Witcher. How do we aim to fight the filth? We've crossbows. Comply with bolts while you do the hack and slash. Or all go at it as a bunch, blades in hand, fire in our hearts. You decide. You're the one with experience.
Herbalists are going to charge me more now? Oh, use your crossbows.
Use your crossbows, keep her on the ground. Good idea.
Did you say her?
It's a female, yeah.
Hear that, lads? We've a learned witcher here. 100 spans out, and he spotted what the lizard's got between its legs. Right now, lads. You've heard the specialist. Ready your crossbows.
All good and fine, but the monster's not in its nest. Gotta track it down first.
Not at all necessary, Geralt. We looked into it. Gave it a think. Traders use tannin to lure the beast. Who says we can't do the same?
You got any tannin?
Came into a bit, aye. Yeah, willing to do the honours?
Yocast's lair sometime later.
There.
Grab your bellies! Shoot the bitch down!
Oh yeah. Let me use the golden Oriole first. And she did. That dude's still right there? I thought he left. Squire's steel sword.
A stroker like that. To fight at a true witcher's side. Prime the way you swung that razor, mate.
Mentioned some fee from a guild. I hear you right?
Ha! Witcher drives right for the gut. A professional, right thorough. Your share, friend. Every last copper as we agreed. We'll collect us a few of them silver scales and a tail. Proof for the guild, right?
She
And we'll
did.
get word of you to some folk. Merchant folk, meaning. They ought to treat you right.
Thanks.
Did he have an
Farewell.
arrow through his hand? Yep, now I'm gonna take the trophy. I'm gonna cut off its head. Right as the dude's right there.
Yocast, my poor Yocast.
Yep, no more head.
Cruelly slaughtered like a common beast.
Look at Malorgan, sobbing over the vermin filth.
Let him be, you more. Blubbered a fair bit yourself when wolves nabbed your helmets.
What do you mean? You saying we's like them wolves?
No, muttonhead. Beast were to the noble what helmet were to you.
Basilisk as a pet? A hunting dog? The notion were wrong to start with.
Jocasta,
Aye.
my poor Jocasta, cruelly slaughtered like a common beast.
Yeah, no, it's headless.